Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Well, I'm out walking today, and I want to describe for you what I'm seeing. So basically, it's a lovely blue sky, very, very cold. The temperature is around -1 or -2, but it looks beautiful. And a lot of ice underfoot, so I'm having to be very careful that I don't fall while I'm walking. I'm a bit uncomfortable because it's Christmas. There seems to be so much greed. I go to the shop and everyone is buying so much, you know. It seems to me to be completely over the top. And I don't know why that is. I mean, the media reports that we're supposedly all very poor now. And regularly they're telling us that we can't afford to buy things for Christmas and pay fuel bills. But yet, where I am, everyone's in the shops, everyone's buying probably much more than they need, as far as I can see. Cars are whizzing past me, which are BMWs, Mercedes and Rovers. So I don't see any sense of poverty here. I mean, I'm sure some people are very poor, but if you can afford to run a car, then surely that means that you're not poor, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know how they define poverty these days, but certainly there doesn't seem to be any evidence of it around here. So I don't really understand these two narratives which are going around, one saying, oh, you know, you should be very poor and everything else, but on the other hand, the government give everyone here benefits. So if poverty is not working, then I guess many people are, but then they receive many benefits from the government. So I don't know what that's all about or how it works. I'm very grateful that I'm healthy and fit and able to work for a living. And I suppose some people aren't, so that's very sad also. With regards to the day, well, it's Sunday. And it's I think the second Sunday of Advent. So that means there's 2 more to go. And then it's Christmas. So we're almost there. We're almost at Christmas time. I have all my shopping done. And I'm telling myself not to buy any more because the media is telling me that we all should be out shopping. But I'm drawing a line, which means creating a boundary so that I'm not going to buy any more. Getting back to other day topics like the World Cup, I saw that in the news last night that England didn't qualify, and there's a number of people around me who are walking around dressed as French people supporting France, and that's because currently I'm in Scotland and there's many people here who don't want England to win. There's always a great rivalry in football between Scotland and England. So as I've been walking around, people have been wearing berets, carrying onions, giving out glasses of wine, French wine of course, and that's their way of saying that they're very happy that France won the match between France and England. It's very funny because we are actually, of course, neighbours. We're part of the same union. The UK is made up of Scotland, England, Northern Ireland and Wales, but more and more of us choose to disassociate with England. Those of you who know me know that I was educated in England, so I like it. But here, as the independence movement walks on, more and more people are calling for some kind of separation between the two countries. Well, what else can I tell you about what's happening in the UK today? Well, there are Christmas decorations everywhere. Christmas tree lights, everyone has Christmas trees up. But again, I'm kind of puzzled by that. The government tell us there's no money for services, but yet they have put up Christmas decorations in the streets, and those Christmas decorations seem to be switched on all during the night. So that doesn't seem to me a good example of people saving money. But I don't know. I mean, I'm no expert on these things, and I wouldn't like to be the judge. So I'm sure they know what they're doing. One thing which everyone else is doing is buying lots and lots of alcohol. And that's another problem here. For many people, that's what Christmas is. It's a time of drinking a lot. It's very sad. I really would like to see people having some kind of a higher purpose. I don't know what that looks like exactly. I'm not suggesting rushing away to a mountain and meditating for 3 days. But I am suggesting that maybe people should have some kind of higher desire than simply drinking for 3 days at Christmas. I won't be, but it seems that I'll be alone in that, which is kind of sad. And for those of you who think that the UK is perhaps a wonderful place to be at Christmas time, I think if you ask any older person, anyone over the age of 50, they will tell you that it's a time of great sadness and a time of great discomfort, because everyone's rushing around, going somewhere, everyone's doing something, but there is a kind of a silence in that for older people, because they don't have anyone to rush to. Many of their families have moved away, parents are dead or in nursing facilities, and perhaps there's health issues with little outlook or hope. So that's another big issue here. The government tried to address this by creating a position called the Loneliness Minister, and her job was to try to bring lonely people back into communities. But on a personal level, of course, that isn't going to work. I mean, the government can't pass laws for personal issues like this, and it's very sad that they should try, but that just shows you how much we depend on our government. It's kind of like the nanny for us. They give us money if we don't work. Of course, it's also we support them. But I really would like people to take more individual responsibility for their behavior and actions, rather than watching people die quite nasty alcoholic deaths. And for those of you who think that that doesn't happen here, I can assure you that it's one of the biggest killers in this country. Anyway, on to more positive notes. That is that it's Christmas time, and we all have reasons to be happy, because most of us can reach out in contact with someone. I'm very fortunate because I'm married and I have my little cat as well, so that's 2 living beings I need to care for. And it'll give me a lovely time to relax and cook. So that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I better try and cross the road before I get knocked down by the grocery delivery van who is speeding up the road here. So catch you all soon. Bye.